Hey guys, welcome back to Aviation First YouTube channel where aviation comes first. So in this video we are going to discuss how to get your class 2 medical assessment done. But before starting I will request everyone to please subscribe the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any update from Aviation First. And after watching the video, if you find the video interesting and informational, please do like the video and share the video with as many friends as possible. Now, without any further ado, let's get going. Alright, so let me first of all give you a brief overview on this. So I hope everyone knows that for the issue of your commercial pilot's license, you need to have a valid class 1 medical assessment. So why do we even have to apply for class 2 medical assessment? Why can't we just directly get our class 1 medical done? That is because according to the rules, you need to have a valid class 2 medical assessment in order to apply for an initial class 1 medical assessment. That's the very reason we do our class 2 medical assessment, and in my opinion it's a good thing to do because you will get to know whether your body is in a good state or not from inside as well as outside before investing a huge amount of money for the training, as you know. Alright, so now let's come to the eligibility factor. What are the minimum requirements to apply for class 2 medical assessment? The requirements are very basic. You need to have a pass in class 10th and you should have attained the minimum age of 16. That are the basic requirements, nothing else is required. बाकी तो वही आपका एड्रेस प्रूफ होना चाहिए, आपका आईडी प्रूफ होना चाहिए, यू शुड हैव योर 10th मार्कशीट एंड ऑल. दोज आर वेरी बेसिक थिंग्स, वो मैं ऐसा डिटेल में नहीं जा रहा हूँ. बट बेसिकली यू नीड टू हैव अ पास इन क्लास 10 विद अ मिनिमम एज ऑफ 16. दैट इज़ द बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट. ऑलराइट, सो हियर कम्स द मेन पार्ट. एक्चुअली मैं रिकॉर्ड बटन प्रेस करना भूल गया, तो वापस रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ. सो हाउ टू गेट योर क्लास 2 मेडिकल असेसमेंट डन. So because the process is really basic, मैं वो स्क्रीन वगैरह नहीं दिखा रहा हूँ. But what you will have to do is you will have to go to DGCA's website and there you will find the list of DGCA approved class 2 medical examiners. By the way, the list is given in the description as well. आप वहाँ से अपने नियरेस्ट क्लास 2 मेडिकल एग्जामिनर का कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर लीजिए and directly give him a call and he will ask you a few details like what's your height, what's your weight and what's your age. And then he will calculate your BMI and based on your BMI he will tell you to do a few tests. Generally for a normal BMI range person, that is from 18.5 to 25, he will tell you to do these 7 tests that are coming on your screen, that are complete blood count CBC, your urine test, your chest x-ray, your ECG, your ENT test, your nose tongue test, your eyes test and your pure tone audiometry. These are the 7 tests for a person in a normal BMI range. But if you are underweight or overweight, he will tell you to do 2 or 3 extra tests that you will have to do. And all these tests, especially your CBC and urine tests, need to be done from some NABH approved laboratory only. These are the tests he will tell you to do. And what you will have to do from your end is you will have to go to DGCA's website again and go to eGCA login option that is in the top right corner and make an eGCA ID. Fill out all the important details it asks for and upload all the document it asks for. Generally it will ask for your 10th mark sheet, your address proof and your ID proof, nothing else. Then you will have your eGCA ID in your hand. But before getting your eGCA ID created, you contact your doctor and ask for the specification of the photograph to be uploaded. In my case, my doctor said that you need to have a passport size photograph with your name and the date of printing written on it while uploading. So I had to get a special photograph printed out for that. So you ask your doctor what kind of photo he wants in the eGCA profile, and then after you have your eGCA profile, you again contact your doctor when you are done with your tests from NABH approved laboratory and hospital or whatever the doctor suggests. Then you ask him whether he is gonna upload the tests or you need to do them by yourself. If he says you need to do them by yourself, तो उसका भी PDF डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया है, उधर प्रोसेस अच्छे से मेंशन किया है हाउ टू अपलोड ऑल द टेस्ट, ठीक है. बट व्हाट यू विल हैव टू डू इज़ जस्ट लॉग इन योर eGCA अकाउंट एंड वहाँ पे मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस में आपको सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स, सारे टेस्ट अपलोड करने होंगे एंड इट विल बी अ वेरी इजी प्रोसेस. फिर आपको या एप्लीकेशन देना होगा डॉक्टर को, वो ऑनलाइन ही होगा. कि आप कब आ रहे हो, and then the doctor will call you to his hospital or clinic, whatever it is, ठीक है. there he will check all your tests जो आपने करवाए हैं, जो आपने अपलोड किए, एंड अगर उन्होंने पहले बोला था कि वो खुद अपलोड कर देंगे तो फर्स्ट यू विल लॉग इन फ्रॉम योर आईडी एंड देन अपलोड ऑल योर डॉक्यूमेंट्स. इट डिपेंड्स फ्रॉम डॉक्टर टू डॉक्टर, सो कांट से एनीथिंग, ठीक है. देन सो ही विल चेक ऑल योर टेस्ट एंड देन ही विल डू अ फ्यू मोर personal tests that are mandatory, so he will do all those, and then finally he will do the things required from his system, and after all the process is done you will get your CA35 form, which is a very important form, and in about 7 days, it can even take 1 day, 4 days or 7 days, it depends from time to time. You will get your class 2 medical assessment as well on your eGCA ID, on your eGCA account, and you need to keep the CA35 form duly signed and stamped by the class 2 medical officer very safe, and you need to get a printout of your class 2 medical assessment as well. अभी आपके class 2 medical assessment कैसा दिखता है आपकी स्क्रीन पे आ रहा है. It looks like this, and नीचे जो सिग्नेचर है उधर क्वेश्चन मार्क आ रहा है. तो जो मैंने PDF दिया है दूसरा वाला, जिसमें पूरा प्रोसेस दिया है कि आपको डॉक्यूमेंट्स कैसे अपलोड करना है, उसमें यह भी लिखा है कि उसको वेरीफाइड टिक में कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है. सो दिस इज़ द प्रोसेस यू विल फॉलो टू गेट योर क्लास 2 मेडिकल डन, एंड इट इज़ वैलिड फॉर 2 years फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ इशू. तो 2 year के पहले आप अपना क्लास 1 करवा लो या फिर वापस क्लास 2 करवाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. दिस वॉज द प्रोसेस टू गेट योर क्लास 2 मेडिकल असेसमेंट डन. नाउ लेट्स कम टू द लास्ट पॉइंट. What are the fees of class 2 medical assessment? So it depends from city to city and from doctor to doctor. The cost which I paid was 4390 rupees for all the 7 tests which I did, and the doctor fees were 3000 rupees. So I had to pay a total of 7390 rupees for my class 2 medical assessment. So these were the fees for me. It can depend from place to place for you as well, but it will be somewhere between 5 to 10. It generally lies between that range only. So yeah, that is how you get your class 2 medical assessment done. I have shared everything. बहुत इन्फॉर्मली बताया, बट हाँ प्रोसेस बहुत ईजी है. So this is how you get your class 2 medical assessment done. And when should you get your class 2 medical assessment done? It's your choice when to get it done. But generally, if you are starting your flying training or your CPL training after 12th, so whenever your boards are over and you are awaiting your results, उस ड्यूरेशन जो बीच का टाइम है, टाइम ड्यूरेशन, अब उस टाइम पे अपना सारा क्लास 2 मेडिकल और जो भी सारा डॉक्यूमेंटेशन वगैरह है वो करवा सकते हो. अदरवाइज इट्स पर्सनली योर चॉइस व्हेन टू गेट योर क्लास 2 मेडिकल डन. दैट्स इट फॉर दिस वीडियो. मिलता है नेक्स्ट टाइम. अंटिल देन कीप फ्लाइंग. बाय बाय.